Greetings, my good friends. Larry here from Larry's Fountain Pen Review here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's going to be a little bit kind of different kind of review. It's not just a review on fountain pens, but in this video I will talk about a journey that people are making with this company. So I'll be having more than one video coming out, and hopefully you'll understand why. There's a whole lot of information I want to personally deliver to each and one of you folks out there that have for years supported my channel, watched my channel, subscribed my channel, and follow me through my ups and downs in life. Okay, so the pens that I'll be talking about, all the lines are going to be by Schneider pens. One of my favorite pens, believe it or not. Schneider is a German-made pen, and in my opinion, very well-made pens. And they come in various colors. In fact, I didn't know that Schneider made all different kind of products until I received these in the mail. And I want to say a special thank you to
Carrie Bertram.
And she is the CEO of
Stride.
So, Carrie, thank you. But this story is an interesting journey that she has taken on. And before we go on, this bag right here, and it had a few more things in it, was packed by this lady right here. Okay, so I want Mr. Announcer to read this first part so you would understand why when it says packed by.
Stride Inc. manufactures and distributes office products, but Stride is not your average company. A small woman-owned business, Stride's goal is to provide the consumer with exceptional office products alongside a mission to provide training and integrated employment for people with intellectual and developmental delays.
Now, this bag here was packed by, right here,
Marie.
All right, so that was some important information that I wanted to get out. And we'll talk more about Marie. But at this time, I want to bring out some other individuals that also plays a role with this company, Stride. Mr. Announcer, would you read their names and a little bit about them?
We have Peter, who has been packaging Stride products since 1981. Then there is Jude. He has worked his way up to production manager and oversees employees in their various duties. And here is Vaden, our super employee, always offering to help everyone and always smiling.
And we have three more.
James. James' favorite job is assembling the multicolored pens for some of our orders. Victor worked his way up to shipping manager and has been a part of the Stride team since 1984. And then Diana has been a valued member of Stride since the 1990s, and her quiet nature helps when things get busy.
My first pen I'd like to talk briefly about is one of my favorites, Schneider fountain pen, made in Germany. I do like that beautiful white look on it, and has a really nice clip, and it will go nicely on the shirt if you had a pocket, however you like to carry it, and it's secured to your shirt. It's not going anywhere, and it comes off quite easily. It's got an interesting finial on top, as you can see how the clip fits into the finial on top. and the finial kind of slants that way. To me, that's kind of a unique top to the cap. And as you go down the barrel, you'll see Schneider, made in Germany here. And you go down, you'll see the bottom of the barrel is also slanted. Interesting. I do like the design of the pen. To me, the design is the inner of the barrel, the finial on top, the way the clip is made. I do like this, the wideness of this band, how it wide on top and then it kind of narrows down, but it's a nice girthy looking clip. It's a pull-off cap. So, ready? Nice little click when you hear it go back on. One more time. Right, here we go. I like that click. So, it does pose quite nicely. It fits real nice in the hand. So, for me, this is a pen I can use with or without posting my pen. Either way, it works. So, as you go down the barrel, there is no step off to the grip section. The grip section has two impressions right here on each side. You can put your fingers on there, and it's comfortable. I do like the feel of the grip on here. So, this grip will help preventing your fingers from sliding on down to the nib. And then you go on down, and then here is the nib as well. Also, I've read in the Schneider catalog, they do have replacements, nibs, and just the whole unit from the grip on down if you care to or need another grip. So let's unscrew this barrel, and it comes with a cartridge. First of all, it came with this first, and then this is behind it. So piggyback, so you can always have another cartridge ready. These are Schneider cartridges, and this is the blue ink. So you can go to this website here and take a look, and they've got all kinds of great things happening there. So this is the fountain pen. So let's see how much this fountain pen weighs, because we have another interesting pen up. This one is going to weigh in at 17.5 G's. So, and when we do the measurement, let me get my measurement stick. So we got 17.5. And let's measure the pen to see about the length. We're going to get about 5.67 inches, as you see it right here, closed. And if you choose to post it, it's going to be about 6.9, 6.10 inches, roughly. Schneider fountain pen. This has a medium nib. Okay, on the nib it does not show the size. I'm sorry, it does show the size, I think. It could be down below, but it doesn't show it right here on the nib. So it could be down further. I'm not sure. But it is a medium nib. How do I know that? Because it came in the package that told me it was a medium nib. So let's set that aside. Now, here's another cool fountain pen. You'll know more why in a minute. So let's weigh this one out. 17.3 G's is the weight of the pen. So they're both same size. Okay. So what is different about this pen than this pen? Well, first of all, pull-off cap, rollerball. Got that nice click to it when you put your cap back on, so you know it's on there securely. That's important. And as you can see, it's just the same as the fountain pen as far as the clips go in the finials and the bottom of the barrel. But the fountain pen is a little bit different on this end than the rollerball is. That's the only thing I could tell so far on the pens. You can post either pen or not. It fits well in the hand, and it does fit nicely when you post. So I do kind of like to post these pens. I don't know, they're just kind of cool to have this in my hand, and I just like the design. I like the way it feels. And it does have really nicely done Schneider and the logo there. And then on this side, made in Germany. Really nicely done. And then when you step down the barrel, it goes right into the grip section like the fountain pen. That same type of grip. And then the rollerball tip. Let's unscrew the barrel. And this too came with the blank cartridge first, and then the Schneider cartridge behind it, piggyback again. So this is a rollerball that you can actually use ink in. And I'm sure you've seen other brands of rollerballs that nowadays you can use fountain pen ink. So this is cool. And this is a Schneider cartridge in it. So you can get other Schneider cartridges if you go to www.strideinc.com and look them up and check out their inventory. And they've got a lot going on. And these folks at Stride, they came together for a purpose. Changing lives with Stride, and that's pretty cool. They're helping people to help themselves. Strives is a diversive business nationally recognized for integrated employment of adults with special needs. We do this by selling office products. So they sell these office products, and these help special need folks. And that's a big plus in my book. So what I want to do next, I'm going to do a little writing with these, okay? Then I'm going to show you some other pens that I will do a video very soon. So let me get my recorder notebook out, which I got from Federalist Pens, my main man out there, Frankie baby. All right. So, and I've been doing some writing with this. So let's go ahead and we'll start with the white fountain pen, okay? All right, and here we go. and it has a medium nib, and the ink and we'll lay down the ink real quick. And it does have a nice wetness to the nib, smooth nib. Let's do some writing. And we'll just do a few little swirls here. You have some really good ink flow. I do enjoy the nibs of Schneider. Very nice, smooth, wet nib. Reverse writing. Lazy. And you can use it reverse if you choose to do so. And a downstroke and then a cross stroke. A downstroke with some pressure and no pressure. And you're not going to get much different line variation, just a very, very little, not much. So, there you have the Schneider fountain pen, right? And there is the feed. Get a nice look at the grip again. All right, now let's talk about this pen. This is your Schneider Rollerball Pen. Same design as the fountain pen. And we'll open it up again just to show you. It does have the cartridge in there, which is a Schneider cartridge, and it's blue ink. And this can use standard cartridges as well. Or you can refill up this cartridge with your favorite ink. Or, like I said, you can just go to Schneider, to the company here, and check out what they have and order from them. Okay, so let's get this going on here. Okay, now this is the rollerball. It does lay down the ink quite nicely, as you can see, nice and wet. I like that. I do like the tip on the nib, smooth. And we'll just do, for the fun of it, a few S's. There you go. And there you have it. You got your Schneider Rollerball. It uses fountain pen ink, which is absolutely cool. I really like the rollerballs nowadays that they come out with the fountain pen ink option, which is one of my favorites. Later in my upcoming videos, I will show you some ballpoint pens, some gel pens, some felt tips. So we're going to do a little bit of that coming soon. But before I hang up, let me just dip into this package real quick, because There's just so many awesome things in here. Here is the Schneider. It's called Job. And paper, copy, fax, reliable. And another website for this, you can always go to www.schneiderpens.com. So, and does it post? My fault. And it does not. So, that does not post. So we'll just go ahead and do this. Now that's pretty cool. Nice highlighter. Wouldn't you think, Mr. Announcer?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. So, I know I said I wasn't going to do this yet, but now I got to. Now, here's a ballpoint pen. Got nice click action on it. The clip, it has some width to the clip. Nicely designed. And we can just see how it goes on the shirt. Bam, it's on the shirt. Not a problem. It's secured and just comes right off. As you go up the cap, you're going to see the blue part here. And bio-based, it says on there. I'll just let you look at the pen for a second. And this is the Schneider slider. And I can't see that too well. Can you?
Slider X8.
Thank you. My eyes are so bleh. And I believe that also on the other side said SchneiderPens.com, it looks like. So, before we get to writing, let's give the same honors to the ballpoint as we did to the fountain pen and the rollerball. Here we go. And this ballpoint pen weighs in at 14 G's. Okay. So, let's go ahead and take a measurement of this. And the ballpoint measures in at 5.47 inches. Okay. It does have made in Germany on here. And it gives you some info about the bio. Okay. So let's unscrew the pen and take a look at the insides of it. Okay. You want to make sure you don't lose your spring. And here is the Schneider Slider 710XB, made in Germany. And I'll let Mr. Announcer read these small letters because it's hard for me to see something.
Made in Germany, the Visco Glide ink system, stainless steel tip.
Okay, so interesting name. So when you run out of ink, and if you like the way this writes, you can always go back here and say, hey, I want to order another pen, refill from my ballpoint pen. All right. It's all in. So let's just do some writing with this since we have it out, okay? And this is the bio. Schneider. Ballpoint. have to give this pen this. The tip, nice and smooth. It feels comfortable, enjoyable when you write. Has some really good ink flow. This is a ballpoint, remember. It's got a little bit of wetness here. But for a ballpoint pen, I'm impressed. I love the color. I love the design of the pen. The clip, I do like that blue they have up here on top of the cap. And then you got a blue band right here at the bottom. Nice click action. Would be kind of a cool, if you're a ballpoint person, this would be a cool ballpoint to carry around. But, you know, I'm a fountain pen guy, but ballpoint pens, gel pens, rollerball pens are also important to me. I also enjoy using them, but you never know when you need a ballpoint. The ballpoint pen, in my opinion, will never die. It's always going to be here. So, what do you think of the Schneider pens and ballpoint pens? Schneider fountain pen, Schneider rollerball pen, which you can use fountain pen ink in, and the Schneider ballpoint pen. And most of all, the people behind the scene doing all this. Marie. And the other folks that are also working together to be as one. And again, this is Carrie, CEO, and I believe this is going to be her mother. Is that Barbara?
Yes.
Right here. And I'll tell you a little bit more about Barbara, her mother. And she is the CEO, the owner, president, CEO. And then Carrie is the president and CEO. I will tell you more and give you more information about Stride, changing lives. Stride is a unique office product company employing people with special needs since 1981. You can find them on Facebook and Twitter and in. This is what got my attention. They're not just a fountain pen with a nice made fountain pen with a great name behind it. Like Schneider, to me, is one of the great names that I enjoy. They're fountain pens. But you have mother and daughter working together as a team, helping others to help themselves. These are people that are given the opportunity to show, I have what it takes, and I've got Barbara and Carrie's back right here. They have helped me over each and every hurdle that I have came upon. So there is nothing too big for me to take on, because I am a real person. Don't let my needs fool you. I am just like anybody else. I don't want people to feel sorry for me. I want people to understand me. That's how I would kind of think they would say. And last but not least, I used to work for Tarrant County MHMR Services as a program manager, and I also worked at the workshops. So I know where the people are coming from. So I'll end you with that. Until my next video on Schneider Pens by Stride, be safe, my friends. Wash those hands. And as always, please don't text and drive. Bye-bye.